Inravio.com.
And we are live. Yes, welcome to the weekly show. I am Chuck. And she is the sand that irritates me. God, you're starting right out. Come on.
Well, that's my job. That's what I do.
And this is Bonnie. I'll introduce her because she's too busy giggling up a storm over there. So yeah, welcome to the weekly show. Thanks for joining us today, getting you over the hump. Join us on the chat, and feel free to call in at 1-855-4-INRAVIO.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So what did you do this weekend? Do you remember?
Yeah, we worked.
There was more to it.
Yeah, we had the parade on Saturday.
Yes.
It's my favorite time of year, the Christmas and holiday
That's
parades.
right, the Parade of Lights.
Parade of Lights, yeah, at night. And as usual, we were very loud. Of course, if you're going to have a van and you're going to be at a parade, you might as well have 4,000 watts, I would think. That's always a good thing. Christmas music blaring. People dancing. We made a lot of people smile. Awesome. We always have a good time. Love it. That's my favorite time of year, the parade season.
The most wonderful time.
You had fun, too. You were waving. I saw you.
Yeah, of course I was waving. Bob was waving at me every 3 feet.
Yeah, because he's a lunatic.
Yeah,
and what else did we do this weekend?
What else did we do this weekend? We worked. That's it. We worked.
That was it. Busy.
Yes. It's Christmas time.
Holiday, Christmas time. It's very busy, very busy.
Yes. I say Christmas. If there's anybody out there that just got offended, too bad.
Christmas time. Well, that's what I say.
Well, yeah, because it's Christmas for me.
It is.
And if it's Hanukkah for you, then you can say Hanukkah, and that's just, we just say what we say.
Correct. Absolutely.
Yes.
So, what do we have on the show today?
Oh, we got the normal mix of crazy criminals and people who do dumb things. And, got a couple of somewhat heartwarming and not quite so stupid.
Okay.
The typical.
Nice.
So, all right. So, I guess we'll just get right into it, right? Yeah? What do you think?
Absolutely. That's what we do.
So, we have an incredible show coming up filled with ridiculous stories, cool segments, and thrilling games. But before we get to all that, let's take a quick commercial break. Stay tuned. You're watching The Weekly Show only at Inravio.com. We'll be right back.
Right back.
It's Christmas Jake, and if Inravio.com spots you at an event wearing this bracelet, they will give you $100.
For over 60 years, Hanson Carpet has put the customer first, providing only the finest quality products and service. And Hanson Carpet is so much more than just carpet. We also carry a wide selection of window blinds and shades, and our licensed and insured technicians can service any of your flooring or window covering needs. Browse our huge selection of laminate, carpet, linoleum, vinyl, and tile. Stop by our showroom today or visit HansonCarpet.com. No matter what your project, Hanson Carpet has got you covered.
This is Joe Larson. You should check out the 505 on Racing Show live every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or catch us on video on demand anytime, 24/7, only on the Inravio TV network.
Hey everybody, this is Kyle.
I'm Frankie.
And we here at Inravio TV Network are wishing you and yours a very happy holiday season.
Village Music Shop in Mastic has everything you need to give the gift of music this holiday season. Electric guitar packages with a guitar, amp, bag, and strap for only $129. Acoustic guitar packages as low as $79. Full-size 5-piece drum set package starting at $299. And all holiday packages come with 2 free private lessons. Gift cards available. Village Music Shop of Mastic. The best prices and personalized service for over 45 years. Call 1-800-HEY-DUDE and visit villagemusicshop.com. The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, Inravio can get your message out there. And we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is Inravio.com.
What's up, guys? We're Scared on Fair, and we're here with Inravio. If they catch you at a show with one of these bracelets, you will win $100.
That's a lot of money.
So get a bracelet.
Do whatever it takes to get that. Hit them up online.
Well, welcome back. You know, I was going to go right into stupid, funny, hilarious kind of a thing, but
Yeah.
I'm kind of in a music mood.
Okay.
So I think what we should do first is check in with Rick Eberly and this week and next week and see what's going on.
All right, sounds good.
What's up, Internet homies? This is Rick Eberly back once again to make sure your upcoming week doesn't suck. How am I going to do that? Oh, just by giving you the lowdown on the hottest New York events. That sound good? Doesn't matter because I'm doing it anyway. Tomorrow, get your EDM on at Webster Hall, New York City for their infamous Thursday night dance party. As always, the hottest DJs will be performing the latest festival hits and underground originals. This week we're being graced by Just Blaze, DJ Soul, and Electric Punani, Vashti, and Funk Flex, of course. That's all in one night. For the latest trap, hip-hop, and electro, you will be at Webster Hall tomorrow, 10 p.m. Tickets are just $20, but the memories of those nasty beats are forever. Next up, the Paramount in Huntington will be hosting Led Zeppelin's Jason Bonham, and it's the Led Zeppelin Experience. You'll hear all the classic Zeppelin songs, all right? This is John Bonham's son, all right? You know them, you love them. It's the actual next best thing to seeing the band live, the actual band, but his dad's dead and that won't happen. Don't believe me? Well, the whole project was created by Jason Bonham. Like I said, he's the son of the actual Led Zeppelin drummer. Yeah, right, the name sounded familiar, right? You're a smart guy. Come see his son make his dad proud this Thursday at 8 p.m. Tickets start at just $45. Finally, Friday is a very special night at the Emporium in Patchogue as they welcome legendary Sublime cover group Bad Fish. This insane tribute band is so scarily similar to Sublime, it's hard to tell the difference sometimes. And if you've ever heard a Sublime song, you know that's a huge compliment. Also performing are my dudes Oogie Wah Wah and the Roots Foundation. It's all happening at 8 p.m. in Patchogue. Tickets are $20 at the door. Well, once again, that's it for me. I think that was a good connection tonight. But anyway, once again, that's it. And be sure you're visiting Inravio.com, checking out all our other awesome content. Be sure you're visiting us on Twitter, Inravio, and liking our posts at Facebook.com/Inravio Weekly. Also, be sure you're hanging with me at RickEberly.com and at Rick Eberly on all the different social media things. And as always, this week and next week is brought to you by Village Music Shop in Massac, New York, your one-stop shop for all your musical lessons and equipment. See you next week, Internet.
Thanks, Rick.
By Jason Bonham. He used to have a
Jason
different
Bonham.
band, not the Led Zeppelin Experience. He had a different band.
He had a different band. He's been in a couple.
I think it was
of
just
different
called
ones.
Bonham, wasn't it?
Just called Bonham. Yeah.
Yes, I have his cassette. That tells you how old I am.
His Kiss
His
set.
cassette.
Kiss set.
Yeah. All right. So now that I got my music fix,
All right.
I think we can move on to the stupidness of the world. So, stupid news.
Well, most people are familiar with Santa C, but in central Pennsylvania, a man referred to as Santa B has created quite a buzz by getting in on the cause of Santa. The anonymous person entered the Walmart in Mechanicsburg this week and paid off the remaining balance on everyone's layaway costs. That balance just happened to be $79,000. The generosity helped pay for gifts for about 200 to 300 area families. Store employees say this is not the first time Santa B has done this generous act, but it's believed he did the same this year at the Walmart in Harrisburg. Out of respect for Santa B, they will not be revealing his identity. He also may agree Santa B isn't the real Saint Nick, but considering what the big guy in red stands for, being kind, benevolent, giving, and bringing smiles to children, it's hard to argue that this Santa is just about as real as it gets.
I agree.
I mean, that's $79,000.
Just at one
awesome.
Walmart. And that was just in Mechanicsburg. But
Right.
then in Harrisburg, he did it again. And we don't even know how much.
Don't even know, undisclosed amount, but
That's
great.
incredible.
Kudos, man. That's awesome. I wish we had the wherewithal to be able to do that. That would be
That
awesome.
would be fun, yes.
You know, if you had that, that'd be great.
That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Okay, so that's not really stupid. That's one of those heartwarming type. But anyway, okay,
Yeah,
so
that's
moving
very
right
heartwarming.
along. One newlywed insists that women should feel free to let one rip in front of their significant others. In fact, she says it makes for a more open and honest relationship. 30-year-old Jessica Gentile was totally embarrassed the first time she farted in front of her now husband when the two were just a few dates in. But the New Jersey resident says she doesn't regret the stinky slip and thinks other women should feel more comfortable passing gas in front of the men they love. They'd gone out for Mexican food and were back at his apartment cuddling on the couch when she accidentally let one loose. Embarrassed, she went to the bathroom where the situation got a whole lot worse. Jessica ended up clogging his toilet and spent the next 10 minutes frantically trying to fix the flusher before her now husband knocked on the door to check up on her. With no other option, she admitted what had happened, bracing herself for the worst. But it didn't come. Her guy just laughed and called the super, even gentlemanly saving her more embarrassment by telling him it was his roommate who caused the mess. He also comforted her with a hug, clearly not repulsed enough to cancel plans of a fourth date. In an essay for Cosmopolitan.com, she wrote, "No one should have to hold in any part of themselves. Acknowledging a natural human function is an essential part of life. So let her rip." So get ready.
For what? Even more than what you've been doing?
Very funny.
You're killing me as it is.
Oh, you're funny.
Come on, second date, would you let one rip?
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
You go to the bathroom, you turn the water faucet on, got the water running, you got the shower going, got them
Absolutely.
watching Bandit, bam, 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 right?
Exactly. Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
a little,
I commend her for her
Is
bravery.
there a
but
picture of her?
No. Actually,
that's-
there was a picture of her. Yeah, there she is.
Okay,
And that's the guys that she ultimately married.
okay, yeah, he's out of his league. So yeah, that's, yeah, do what you want. I'm a mass murderer, no problem, let's get married. I killed little children, nah, who cares? Who didn't?
Really? I don't think she's that much out of his league.
Yeah, well, maybe a little,
Only a little.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So,
Oh, it's up to me?
yeah.
Oh boy, you guys are really trying to make, okay, this holiday season does not seem to be a good one for Starbucks. First, it was a controversy over the plain red holiday cups, and now they're back in the news with some particularly horrifying polar bear cookies. The cute cookies are designed to give the animals a pleasing smile and a bright red scarf around their necks. But as one eagle-eyed customer pointed out, they actually look like they have had their throats cut. The scars look like a bright red slash across each bear's neck, while the two ends look like horrifying rivers of blood.
Do you see it? See, now that they
Yeah,
say it,
now
I
that
see
they
it.
say it, you see it, but yeah.
Right. No, when I first looked at the picture, because I knew that I was looking for something terrifying, I saw it immediately.
Did you?
Yeah,
It
but-
would look like a bear with a scarf to me.
Well, yeah, but that's because that's what it's supposed to look like.
I mean, it's
But
a
I knew
cookie,
I
for
was
God's
looking
sakes.
for something bad. When I read the
Well,
story, I
yeah,
knew that it was
then you
supposed to be
can
bad.
pick it- you
So
pick
then
it
I
right
saw it immediately. Poor Starbucks. Somebody's got it in for them this year. And poor things.
I know, somebody's got it going for them.
This one you're going to love.
All right.
Women alone have childbirth. Men alone have beards. Or at least they did, until this hilarious facial hair war began. Women are donning beards in a new androgynous trend that's gripped social media. But if you're thinking of sprouting your own facial fuzz, ladies, you should know that the lady beard trend is all about using the hair you've already got. From Reddit to Instagram to Twitter, social media is aflame with women using their lustrous locks to fashion a beard and mustache combo that many blokes and Vikings would covet. I don't know. I don't think anybody would covet that. Well, I mean, I guess, yeah. And give me one of those pictures with the big, give me the one with the really long hair. Can you give me that one? Yeah, no, there was another one. Even longer, even more. You only got 3? Really? I thought I sent him another one. All right, well, they took it from the back. Now, I can't do that. Mine won't go. I won't.
Yeah, I have the same problem. It's just
I don't get that much.
I can't get mine around the front.
Yeah, mine, I'm not going to get very far. And I'm certainly not going to get a beard out of it.
Right.
But I think that's a good thing because I really don't want a beard. You know, women for many years have spent a lot of time shaving, waxing, bleaching, plucking, all of that to get rid of any kind of beard or mustache. And here we are trying to...
Well, they're just playing. It's not like it's permanent, you know.
Well, yeah, I know it's not permanent, but still.
It's just for a picture, take a selfie.
Maybe. Maybe it's like the glitter beards that the men were doing.
Glitter beards?
You don't remember the glitter?
No.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, well, it seems it's a red light to equality in one Australian city after a far-right traffic boss took charge. Marcus Hine ordered that the pedestrian lights intended to support gay rights should be removed from the streets of Linz and replaced with ordinary signals. The lights, which showed 2 women, 2 men, and a mixed pair, will now be taken down. The idea came from Vienna, where the lights were erected at 47 crossings. State broadcaster ORF cited Linz Councilman Hines of the right-wing and gay skeptic Freedom Party as saying he ordered the switch because crossing lights should have no other purpose than regulating traffic. The replacements now show the stick man, normally used in Austria, where this is probably a good time to take a quick break. So we'll be right back after this mustache thing because you know, I don't know, and we don't have it going on here. I know that you've been watching me.
Oh, goodness. You know, it wasn't that long ago that they put those...
Spaces between the things on the teleprompter?
That's not what I meant. No, they just put up those stupid
That's
signs.
austerity budget here. We can't afford those extra spaces. It's knocking right into the budget here.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well then I guess I'll probably go ahead and do it.
No, go ahead. What was it?
No, it wasn't that long ago that they put up those stupid crosswalk signs.
Yeah.
With the 2 guys and the 2 girls and the mixed pair and blah, blah, blah. It was only a few months ago that they wasted all of that money to make them and put them up. And now they're taking them all down again because some new guy got elected and he doesn't agree.
Sure. But it's a matter of just changing the face. I mean, really, isn't it? What's the big deal?
Don't know.
Who thought it was a good idea to do in the first place?
I don't know why anybody cares.
All it needs to be is one non-denomination person walking or standing. That's really all it boils down to. What do you need? It's an international sign. It's good anywhere you go in the world, basically. They're the same. So why would you go ahead and change it?
Because somebody felt like maybe they couldn't go because they were same-sex people.
Yeah, well, it's probably a good time to take a quick break, but don't move a muscle, because when we come back, we'll have our sports update with the guys over at Glory Days, part 2 of our video game and tech gift guide, and a whole bunch of other stories you won't want to miss.
Hey, we're Bruce and Disco from the Glory Days Show on the Inravio TV network.
Wishing you and yours a happy holiday season.
The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, Inravio can get your message out there, and we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is Inravio.com.
This is Joe Larson, host of the 505 on Racing Show here at Inravio.com. From my family to your family, happy holidays to you and yours this holiday season.
Village Music Shop in Mastic has everything you need to give the gift of music this holiday season. Electric guitar packages with a guitar, amp, bag, and strap for only $129. Acoustic guitar packages as low as $79. Full-size 5-piece drum set package starting at $299. And all holiday packages come with 2 free private lessons. Gift cards available. Village Music Shop of Mastic. The best prices and personalized service for over 45 years. Call 1-800-HEY-DUDE and visit villagemusicshop.com.
Hey, I'm Raul Panther.
And I'm Commander B. Hawkins.
And I'm Russ Weller. We're some of the proto men. If we see you without this bracelet, you're punching the But if you have this bracelet from Inravio.com, you can win $100.
Put one of these on, or else.
For over 60 years, Hanson Carpet has put the customer first, providing only the finest quality products and service. And Hanson Carpet is so much more than just carpet. We also carry a wide selection of window blinds and shades, and our licensed and insured technicians can service any of your flooring or window covering needs. Browse our huge selection of laminate, carpet, linoleum, vinyl, and tile. Stop by our showroom today or visit HansonCarpet.com. No matter what your project, Hanson Carpet has got you covered.
And we are back. Welcome back to the weekly show on the Inravio TV network.
Is it sports time?
It is definitely sports time.
Yay!
So, yeah, let's get caught up.
Hello again, everybody. We're Bruce and Disco from the Glory Days Show, and this is your Inravio Sports 2-minute warning.
Recently, Glory Days reported a story out of our nation's capital about a Washington Redskin fan who was photographed getting his knob shined while standing in the upper deck of the stadium end zone as he was casually enjoying the halftime show. The man and the fellatiating woman, well, we'll assume it was a woman, seemed oblivious to the fact that they were out in public, but to the untrained eye, a passerby might not have noticed exactly what was going on, only that a man was standing in the end zone enjoying the halftime show. And now this. Right here in the great state of New York, 2 rabid Buffalo Bills fans decided to come up with a new meaning for the word tailgating as they engaged in sexual intercourse in the middle of a parking lot. The difference between what was happening here and what happened in Washington was that there was no misconstruing what was going on. With the woman completely naked from the waist down and bending over like she was having trouble putting her car keys in the door, the guy was mounting her like Secretariat and pounding away, completely oblivious to the person who was shooting the video or to the small crowd that was beginning to gather.
The 6-second video is just the latest in a long line of shenanigans that the Bill fans have been associated with. Bill fans have been photographed and caught on video so many times this season, they've easily become the most drunk and irresponsible fans in the NFL, especially at tailgate parties. Earlier this season, a fan was photographed with his arm buried up to his elbow, deep down his girlfriend's crack while sitting at the stands at Raymond James Stadium. The most popular stunt, though, seems to be the average Bill fan seems to be breaking the tailgate tables in the parking lot. There are literally dozens of videos posted on YouTube, including what we call a moonsault, in which they stand on the back of a pickup truck and do a backward somersault onto the unsuspecting table. On a side note, maybe the fans from the other teams should take note that the Washington Redskins came back after halftime during Filletgate to win their game, and the Buffalo Bills won their game against Houston following Poundgate. Maybe we should look at what's going on in the New England parking lot. What do you think?
You know, they win a lot of their home games. You can get the lowdown on what's happening in sports and more on the Glory Day Show with Bruce and Disco every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. here in the East, only on the Inravio TV network. This has been your Inravio Sports 2-Minute Warning. I'm Paul Discofani, that's Bruce Oler, and you have been warned.
Well, thanks, guys. I don't know, there's a lot of...
Sorry. Most of that story I was going,
Is this sports related?
well, yeah, because it happened at a sports event.
Okay, is that what it's all about?
Yes, it happened at a sports event.
Well,
Holy cow.
I think they have a new sponsor. They're advertising children's parties on the Glory Day Show, aren't they? Oh boy.
Oh boy. All right. Well,
So yeah, I guess sporting event. They can't do it at home, so they figured they'd bring it into the arena.
why can't they do it at home?
I don't know.
Maybe they both live in different homes.
Maybe. They don't want their wife to find out. That's why they do it at the arena. Who knows?
Maybe. All right. Well, we have another story that's kind of in the same
Realm,
sort of.
Oh, okay.
Kind of.
Let's go right
a
there.
little bit.
Back into
You
the-
should. What?
Back into the bucket. Go ahead.
Yes, exactly. You should always be careful before sharing a screenshot of your desktop online, especially if you're a teacher. Unfortunately, this teacher was not so careful. A football coach uploaded an aerial image of his school onto Instagram showing their stadium. Looks fine, except the picture from the Notre Dame Knights team account showed a lot more. The teacher from Notre Dame High School in Sherman Oaks, California, had tabs open that included a popular pornography website. It also showed that he had been looking at a tab for education/teaching jobs, which after this gaffe, he may need to revisit quite soon.
Yeah, them damn tabs get you every time.
That's why you crop them.
Oh, is that your technique?
I don't post screenshots of anything anywhere, ever. But if you're going to, crop. That's why you have Paint. It's the easiest program in the world. Crop.
What the crop is going on?
That's right.
Well, Huffington Post on Friday reported a new study out of the University of Alberta that showed that drinking a glass of red wine may have the same effect on the body as an hour at the gym. A component in the wine, resveratrol, was seen to improve physical performance, heart function, and muscle strength similar to the effect exercise has on the body. Principal investigator Jason Dyke said, "We're excited when we saw the resveratrol showed recent similar results similar to what we would see from extensive endurance exercise training. I think this could help patient populations who want to exercise but are physically incapable. It could mimic exercise for them or improve the benefits of the modest amount of exercise that they can do." Discussion over the health benefits of red wine has been well documented. Previous studies have revealed that those who drink a glass of red wine a day are less likely to develop dementia or cancer. That is, it's good for anti-aging and regulate the blood sugar. It's also
Bring
good for
on the
heart.
wine.
It's also good for the heart as well. But I mean, yeah, at what point do you not need to exercise anymore? After you're through a half a bottle of wine or a full bottle of wine?
Well,
You can say, I've exercised enough.
yeah, exactly. No, it says one glass. One glass a day.
One glass a day keeps
Equals-
the doctor away.
Is comparable to 1 hour.
Yeah,
of
I'm not big
exercise.
on the wine, so I do the grape juice,
I don't think it's the same. It's a
It-
lot
it
of sugar.
Yes, well, I know that's the downside to it. Doesn't wine too?
No. No, I'm sticking to it. No, there's no sugar in wine.
Okay.
Bring on the wine. A college professor offered to watch his students' children while she was taking her finals after her babysitter canceled at the last minute, and the photo of the babysitting professor is going viral. Daniel Krebs, a professor at the University of Louisville, was photographed playing computer games in the hallway outside of his classroom with Monica Willard's 4-year-old son Marcus and 5-year-old daughter Michaela. Willard said she tried to get her kids to sit quietly on the couch before Dr. Krebs intervened. The class didn't know they were there until Marcus came banging on the door, and that's when Dr. Krebs said, "Don't worry, go take your test. I've got him." Willard said her kids are now big fans of Dr. Krebs. How could they not? I mean, look at that picture.
Very nice.
The one of them sitting on his shoulders, and he's playing video games with them. Of course
Yeah.
they love him. I think it was great. I mean, he's a college professor. He's not, a high school teacher or guidance counselor or something. He's a college professor. He doesn't have to do stuff like that.
Right.
That's very cool.
Very nice. Good job.
Absolutely.
Well, a Modesto passer is recovering after being shot during a gun safety class.
Not safe.
Well, Tom Smith, a family pastor who also helps with church security, was shot by his own gun safety instructor. Modesto police said that they were acting out a scenario where a loaded gun the instructor was holding accidentally went off. They said the gun fired at the end of the class after the instructor put a mock gun down and picked up his real loaded gun. Police said, so far it's unclear if the instructor believed he was using the mock gun he had been using to teach the class.
I'm thinking
Anytime you have a gun in your hand, you have to assume that it's loaded.
I'm thinking if somebody gets shot during gun safety class, they need to go back to training.
To safety class school.
Yes, the safety class.
Safety class, yes. That was one of the first things I did before I bought my first gun, was take a safety class. Because you don't want to know how to handle these things properly because they're, a deadly weapon. So you have to know how to handle them.
It
absolutely.
Can hurt you.
Yes, absolutely. And you always assume that the gun is loaded and you never put your finger on the trigger.
Absolutely.
Do you ever notice in movies they don't put their finger on the trigger?
Yes.
Like even when they're police and they're going through a house? Mm-hmm. That always bothers me.
Yeah, because it's always right next to it. Like you got the trigger thing and it's next to it. I know me, I would never get it into that little hole.
Quick enough.
Yeah, no.
If you had to shoot.
I just have to throw the gun at him then.
Believe it or not, it gets in that hole pretty quick.
Nah, I would miss. I would definitely miss. And then,
Somebody's shooting at you, you find it.
I'd end up throwing it at him. Oh, damn it. Just throw it.
Yeah.
That would be
good.
Yeah. Okay. A group of Star Wars fans are threatening to spoil The Force Awakens, the latest episode in the franchise, on social media unless Studio Disney agrees to film the saga's abandoned expanded universe stories. Lucasfilm executives announced in April of 2014 that only the 6 Star Wars feature films as well as the animated Star Wars The Clone Wars series were considered part of the saga's official canon. They also said that the new series of films, of which J.J. Abrams' The Force Awakens is the first installment, would not draw on the hundreds of Star Wars novels and comic books published in the wake of success of the original trilogy. An online organization going by the moniker the Alliance to Preserve the Expanded Universe has been campaigning ever since for Disney to change its mind for fear that the characters such as Mara Jade, I don't even know these characters, Jason Solo and Cade Skywalker will be consigned forever to the garbage compactor of history. Now, members have been caught making threats to reveal The Force Awakens' deepest secrets via social media in a process dubbed Spoiler Jihadi in online circles. While a number of groups promoting the campaign have already been shut down by Facebook, members are threatening to pop up with spoilers anywhere that Star Wars fans are likely to discuss the new film.
That's just wrong, considering most of those people probably weren't even around when the first Star Wars came out. Because I almost wasn't even around when the first Star Wars came out.
I saw the first one in the movies. How were you not around?
I was very young.
No, you were older than me.
I was. How old were you?
I don't know, didn't the first one come out in like 75?
70?
75, they said.
77?
78? No, there's definitely a 77 involved in that. I don't know if that's the first one or the second one or whatever, but I remember I remember reading somewhere there was a 77 involved in the situation. Somewhere.
Could have been a 77, yes.
There you go, 1977. Okay, so
77.
I was 8.
Yep.
And I saw it in the movie theaters.
Because I remember it was my graduation from 8th grade.
Yeah, it could have been, because you would have been 13.
Yeah, it was my graduation from 8th grade. That night, we went and stood online at midnight to get into the Star Wars.
Really?
Oh, yeah, it was a long day.
No, I saw it like at a matinee kind of thing.
Yeah, I graduated. No, we were there with the night it came out.
Oh, no, I've never done that.
At 12:01, boom, we were in there. We were the first ones.
Wow.
So that was quite a time ago.
Yes. Yeah, you were young then.
1,000 years ago, in a galaxy far beyond, out of a black hole, there was a man with a flashlight.
Okay.
Trying to find the circuit breaker. Okay. So, what's the matter? You just don't like to laugh? Is that what the problem is?
Oh, no, I love to laugh.
No
You're
Christmas
just
spirit?
strange. You strange.
All right, well, let's take another quick break. Stay with us because when we come back, we'll have part 2 of our video game and tech holiday gift guide, another game of fact or fiction, and a video clip that will leave your jaw on the floor. All that and more when we return. Right back.
What's up, guys? We're Scano Fair, and we're here with Inravio. If they catch you at a show with one of these bracelets, you will win $100.
That's a lot of money.
So get a bracelet.
Do whatever it takes to get that. Hit them up online.
The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, Inravio can get your message out there, and we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is Inravio.com. Village Music Shop in Mastic has everything you need to give the gift of music this holiday season. Electric guitar packages with a guitar, amp, bag, and strap for only $129. Acoustic guitar packages as low as $79. Full-size 5-piece drum set package starting at $299. And all holiday packages come with 2 free private lessons. Gift cards available. Village Music Shop of Mastic. The best prices and personalized service for over 45 years. Call 1-800-HEY-DUDE and visit villagemusicshop.com.
Hey everybody, this is Kyle.
I'm Frankie.
And we here at Inravio TV Network are wishing you and yours a very happy holiday season.
This is Joe Larson. You should check out the 505 on Racing Show live every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or catch us on video on demand anytime, 24/7, only on the Inravio TV Network.
Welcome back. Well, it's almost Christmas.
Almost.
And I love gadgets. I love techie gadgets. I love all kinds of electronic toys and things like that.
Who doesn't? It's awesome.
No. And our friend
Christmas-
Kyle, of course,
Christmas
knows all about that kind of
Yes,
stuff.
he does.
So we're going to check in with the Save and Continue update and see what other new gadget gifty things he's got going on.
Hello, everybody. This is Kyle from Save and Continue, back yet again to fill you in on all the latest and greatest video game, tech, nerd updates, everything you love. Well, since the holidays are fast approaching, last week we gave you an update on some cool gifts you could give the tech head in your life. Well, this week we thought we'd wrap it up part 2 style with our guide to the best gifts for gamers. So here are a few of the noteworthy. Number 1, if you're into video games, then you've heard of the Fallout series. No, not probably heard of it or may have heard of it. If you play video games, you have heard of the Fallout series. Well, part 4 of one of the most celebrated franchises of all time returned earlier this year with the biggest of bangs. Fallout 4's gorgeous apocalyptic setting, diverse missions, and interesting characters makes this a title every serious gamer should own in his or her collection. Currently available on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC for $59.99, Fallout 4 would make the perfect gift for anyone into games. That is, if they don't already own it. Number 2, the PlayStation 4 is awesome. The console is awesome, the games are awesome. The only thing that bothers me personally is the boring, been there, done that, flat black paint job. Well, for anyone that thinks like me, I'm so sorry. But there's good news. Amazon has us covered as usual. As part of the PlayStation 20th anniversary that happened earlier this year, Sony released an extremely limited edition 20th anniversary PlayStation 4 that had a paint job designed to replicate the look of the original PlayStation. Now, while these consoles are long gone, fans of the simpler time, like myself, are still able to relive the glory days with the PlayStation 4 DualShock 4 20th anniversary edition controller. This controller has the exact same color scheme as the original controller and is sure to bring a tear to an old-timer's eye. Pick up this classic beauty for $65 via Amazon.com. Where else? Finally, number 3. As video games continue to focus on shooting, exploding, firing, killing, dismembering, and torturing each other, it's important to remember that not all games have to include guns to be fun. That's why we need to continue to thank the video game gods for Super Mario Maker. This new Wii U title challenges players to devise their own custom Super Mario levels and upload it online for other players to tackle. The result has been some of the funnest Mario experiences in history, as well as some of the most frustrating. Some of these levels span over 7 hours. Okay, so maybe there's a little bit of torture in game still. Super Mario Maker is available exclusively for the Wii U console for $59.99 right now. Well, once again, that's it for me, but sure be following @Inravio and @Chainsaw Academy on Twitter, liking our posts over at facebook.com/InravioTV, and checking out our show, Save and Continue, live every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here. However, due to the release of an extremely anticipated and influential film, Star Wars, there will be no show tomorrow night, but we will be periscoping live from the event. We'll see you all next week. Have a great night.
Wow.
Boom.
Boom. That's some cool stuff.
Yeah.
That you can't get that game now because it's already gone.
Can't get the what now?
The console.
Really? No more?
No, he just said it's all long gone.
All sold out.
You have to get the controller. That's the only way you can. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. All right. So, speaking
you
of
know
games,
what?
yes.
You should have a really good thing that we should invent, like a gamer pack, which gives like a year's supply of 24-hour pizza and a tube that comes from outside so they can look into it and get some sunlight once in a while. Because, I mean, 7 hours for one level. Spend a lot of time on the couch.
That's rough.
Right?
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot. Wow.
All right. Well, speaking of games,
all right.
I think it's time for us to play Fact or Fiction. All right, a castaway lost at sea for over a year is now being sued for eating his colleague during that time. Fact or fiction?
I'm going to say fiction. It's been done before.
Believe it or not, it's fact. I actually saw that one, yes. The fisherman who survived for 15 months at sea is being sued for $1 million by the family of his dead colleague who accused him of eating their relative to survive. The fisherman who survived for, okay, that's the same thing.
Well, apparently Salvatore.
Oh, Alvarenga paid Ezekiel Cordoba, who was 22, $50 to accompany him on a 2-day fishing trip off the coast of Mexico in November 2012. After a vicious storm pushed the boat out to sea, the pair survived by catching fish and birds and drinking turtle blood, and urine. Mr. Cordoba eventually died after making Mr. Alvarenga promise not to eat his corpse and to find his mother and tell her what happened. Mr. Alvarenga kept the corpse on the boat for 6 days for company until he realized he had lost his grip on reality and threw it overboard. The family believes the body was subject to cannibalism. Ick.
When you're out there, you got to do what you got to do. What are you going to do?
Yeah, I mean, 15 months.
That's a long time.
Yes.
On a boat.
Mm-hmm. I would have lost my grip with
Stranded.
reality. Absolutely.
And you're not floating anywhere? Where are you headed? What are you doing?
All right, insisting he was just an ordinary jihadist that found himself in the right place at the right time, new ISIS commander Nureddin Farzat attributed his recent promotion entirely to U.S. drone strikes. Fact or fiction?
I don't know. I'm going to go fiction on that one, too.
Fiction, thank goodness. Following the events of last week in which a crazed western lowland guerrilla ruthlessly murdered 21 people in a local shopping plaza after escaping from the San Diego Zoo, sources across the country confirmed Thursday that national guerrilla sales have since skyrocketed. I'm sorry, I got stuck because I'm thinking, who's buying gorillas? Fact or fiction?
Teach it to cook and clean and get the hell out. Unfortunately, fiction.
Really? Unfortunately?
Right, fiction.
Also fiction, okay. You're terrible.
I know. Who knows that joke? Come on.
Ugh. All right. I think it's time for us to take one more super quick break. But don't you dare touch that stream.
No.
Because when we come back, we'll wrap things up with our weekly NASCAR racing update and a video clip that you have to see to believe when we come back.
See you in a bit.
Hey, we're Bruce and Disco from the Glory Days show on the Inravio TV network.
Wishing you and yours a happy holiday season.
The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, Inravio can get your message out there. And we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is Inravio.com. Village Music Shop in Mastic has everything you need to give the gift of music this holiday season. Electric guitar packages with a guitar, amp, bag, and strap for only $129. Acoustic guitar packages as low as $79. Full-size 5-piece drum set package starting at $299. And all holiday packages come with 2 free private lessons. Gift cards available. Village Music Shop of Mastic. The best prices and personalized service for over 45 years. Call 1-800-HEY-DUDE and visit villagemusicshop.com.
Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back. I hear that bumper, and I feel like I should be, driving Escalade, rolling on 22s, My new hat from Lids,
Yeah. Turn around
Representing.
sideways. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we're coming down to just about the end of the show, but I know.
Come on.
I know. But we got to check in with Joe first.
All right.
We got to see what's going on in the racing
we're
world.
winding the year down, by the way.
I
We're
know.
running out of racing room here because quickly coming up on the end of 2015, dare I say.
I know.
So yeah, we're going to have a wrap-up show at the end of the year. It's going to be quite interesting.
All right. But in the meantime, let's check in with Joe Larson and see what's going on in the world of racing.
Yes.
This is Joe Larson from the 5051 Racing Show here at Inravio.com. If you missed last week's show, you missed a preview of some of the improvements at the new Riverhead Raceway here on Long Island. We also talked about the 2016 scheduling and sponsorships moving forward. We also congratulated the NASCAR Touring Series champions who were recently honored at their banquet at the NASCAR Hall of Fame in Charlotte, North Carolina. We announced that Scott Miller will be replacing Robin Pemberton as the Senior Vice President of Competition, and also how Quicken Loans has departed from Ryan Newman to Casey Kane at Hendrick Motorsports. We also discussed Riverhead Town issuing a stop work order at the High Bank Quarter Mile on Long Island. We also interviewed Dennis Fries of Oval Speed Unlimited, talking about what he does for the races and how he got into this business. Tune in Monday night at www.inravio.com from 7 to 8 p.m. every Monday night. See you next week.
Wow. He had a busy show.
Sure he did. He had a lot going on right there.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Whew.
Okay.
All right. Well, I got one more story for you. You're going to love this one.
Wow. This is awesome.
Yes. This will take your breath away and not give it back. Daredevil Antti Pendikainen leapt from a hot air balloon without a parachute 12,000 feet above Finland. I feel like I have to say this. Just because someone jumps without a parachute doesn't mean you have to.
Do not try this at home.
The thrill seeker is chased in the air by 2 fully equipped men who catch him after he plummets through the clouds and makes our heart drop into our shoes. He was quoted as saying, "I've always wanted to jump without a parachute, and now I've done it." Pendikainen said he trained for a year and had completed the stunt many times in his head. That really doesn't count. Anyway, he went on to say that he's never afraid, and next he wants to do something even more fun and crazy. I'm thinking this would be a tough one to top. We have a video, so let's check out this jump.
Okay, we are here now in hot air balloon, and we're gonna skydive from here. But when I woke up this morning, I feel like I'm not gonna need my parachute, so I'm gonna drop it away. And I'm gonna do it now. So just it. What the man? Hey! I'm stupid. I'm tough enough to do it without parachute. I'm not gonna need it. So guys, are you ready for the ride? Because I am, and I'm gonna do it now. And if there's a risk, it's there for a reason. And you must take it. And I'm gonna take it just now.
Story is you only get to screw that up once.
Yes, exactly. But
I'm not a good, out of the box kind of guy.
no, I know. You need practice.
I need practice, yeah. No matter what I do, I need practice. I'm not hey, let's get this done,
No. We can throw you out of a hot air balloon from like 5 feet off the ground onto a
And
trampoline.
I'd still break a lot of stuff.
Onto a big fluffy pillow.
And I'd still break a lot of stuff.
I
I'd
have to
probably
admit-
bounce back up and kill the people that just threw me out.
Yeah. I have to admit that the view was wonderful.
Oh, yeah,
From that. I
it's-
didn't
it's
know
awesome.
hot air balloons could go that high. Above the clouds and like 12,000 feet. I didn't know they could go that high.
Yeah, I think there's records on that, right? Sure.
I don't know. Never looked at it. But I gotta wonder, where did that parachute go?
Yeah.
And
did they find it? Did they need it?
No, they didn't necessarily need it. Obviously, he came down, okay.
Who
but
did it kill when it hit?
Exactly. Whose house did it go through, or did it
Something like that, yeah.
slice a cow in half when it landed on it? Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's terrible.
Yeah, considering the damage a penny could do, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, on that note,
I think we
do
need
not
to go.
try this at home.
No,
Even
definitely
off
not.
the roof, I'm going to try it without a parachute. No.
I don't think that's a good idea. All right, so we are out of time. Believe it or not.
We've come to a close, but be happy because there's always next week.
That's right.
We'll be back again, so tell your friends.
Yes.
And join us. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you to all our amazing viewers. We'll be back with an all-new live weekly show next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, only at Inravio.com/live. Until then, be sure you're visiting Inravio.com and checking out our other live shows, following at Inravio on Twitter, and liking our posts at Facebook.com/Inravio Weekly. We'll see you all next time. See you later.
Till
Bye.
then, be safe.